category is...
I am very privileged and honored to have been recognized as an outstanding teacher, particularly at the tertiary level. But more importantly, when I see my students successful, that is my greatest award. So I mean, the award is outstanding, it is great, but I appreciate the success of my students even more so.
It is truly an honor and a privilege. I mean, it was nerve-wracking, really, waiting for the awards, for the nominee to be presented and the winner. But I think all said and done, what we do as teachers, we don't really do it for the recognition. Of course, if it comes, then it's welcomed, no?
Well, it was a complete surprise. I was really surprised. But at the same time, it's an honor, and I feel humble to hold such recognition.
Dr. Maxine Mckay of the University of Belize, Gian Parham of Our Lady of Mount Carmel High School, and Ermida Banner of St. Joseph Primary School are three of the teachers recognized by the Ministry of Education. So, what is it like to be named an outstanding teacher in Belize? Well, the awardees will tell you that it is the result of hard work fueled by passion and dedication for what they do. And it's all worth it.
We have to try to always wake up with the intention that we're going to change lives, that we're going to educate them. And if you're in teaching, you have to be in teaching. You can't be 1 foot in and 1 foot out, because it's an evolving wheel, and we have to constantly be abreast of what is taking place.
It really helps if you, the individual, the teacher, really love what you do, and you yourself are motivated to do your lesson. Your motivation kind of rubs off on them, and really for me personally, my students are the ones who motivate me to do what I do every day.
When you look at them and you see the result, the end product, that from being an infant one teacher, when you get them in September, most of them, they have a difficult time probably even holding a pencil. And you work with them, you accept them, and you work with them, and you love them, and by the end of the year in June, they're reading. They're actually reading, so they make a big progress.
But sometimes progress isn't easy to come by, especially when there are many distractions. But in the challenges, Parham sees an opportunity to connect with his high school students.
Use what they use, really. If you start using the material that they use in class, use Facebook. I use blogs for my lessons. They love the internet. They love to be online. So I take that and I use that as a way to get to my students.
What's your biggest challenge in the classroom, and how do you overcome it?
My biggest challenge really is to make sure that I reach every student in the classroom, and for that, in order to overcome that, I have to know my students. I have to know their learning abilities, and then what I can do as a teacher to be able to make sure that they get the concept for the day.
And for Dr. Mckay, her classroom is more than just about teaching lessons. This educator recognizes the needs of her students.
To encourage, especially mothers who are working, who have to get up like 3 in the morning, especially those who travel, to come to school, to still be a mother to their children, to be a wife to their husbands, and to try to excel as best as possible. Because I find that a lot of times they come with issues, they break down in front of you, and you have to keep them motivated when they want to stop school. I have to try to say, no, go, you can go on, you can continue, I will be there or be, here if you need extra time to do your work. So it's constant motivation.
Also awarded were Clarabelle Martinez of Coastland Education Institute in the pre-primary level, Maria Hernandez of Mopan Technical in the technical vocational level, and June Roland of Stella Maris in the special education category. Reporting for News 5, I'm Andrea Polanco.